You can't make America healthy again without fruits and vegetables. Like, we are the whole foods that people need to be eating.
Presented by Wiggins Farms, sweet and juicy slices of heaven from Texas. This is the Fresh Cred, recorded at the 2025 IFPA Food Service Conference in Monterey, California. Today, how to make America healthy again by saying 3 plain words in policy: fruits and vegetables. 90% of Americans miss the daily mark. We're digging into how to close that gap with programs that actually scale across K-12, colleges and universities, and food service. And for decision makers, seeing fresh in action, on the farm, in the kitchen, or on the line, converts faster than any slide deck. IFPA President Cathy Burns brings the why, the data, and the moves that turn advocacy into outcomes. Stick with us for a blueprint you can use this quarter. Cathy Burns, International Fresh Produce Association. Let's get into it.
All right, Fresh Cred fanatics, Cathy Burns is joining us, and we're going to learn some fun stuff, exciting results of the show, upcoming events, initiatives. So, Cathy, it's great to see you. Thanks for having us, and thanks for being here. We know you're busy. I described you earlier today as like the road runner. Every time I turn around, I see Cathy, and then I see Cathy over there. I mean, if I had to try to catch you, I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I see you. So we don't have a ton of time today, but one day we're going to have to talk about what your secret is. And I know it's not just caffeine.
No, and this is tea, so all good. It's always a pleasure to end the conference, almost to the end of the conference with you, Ed. So appreciate the interest. And yeah, we do have a lot to talk about. Exciting time here in Monterey. And the food service conference is beloved by so many. So it's a pleasure to be here.
Never disappoints, for sure.
Never disappoint.
We had some great interviews today with K-12 stakeholders, with Digital Nest stakeholders, with suppliers, with retail buyers, food service buyers as well. So yeah, a great cross-section of folks. I heard some great feedback about university program directors as well being more involved this year.
For sure.
So, aside from the numbers, I think the other exciting thing I heard about was the initiative, the MAHA-related initiative. I think it's Fresh Produce for a Healthier America.
Make America healthy again.
That's pretty exciting to me. Anything you want to share with our audience?
For sure. Let's maybe start with the conference. Just really, obviously, fantastic numbers. I'm pretty sure this is, I know it's record-breaking in terms of buyer attendance. We had over 1,000 buyers here, which is amazing. And we'll be north of 2,200 attendees, so it's almost a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm not sure where you get that around the world. So, and the energy and the spirit and the focus is fabulous. I was on the floor all day and had an opportunity to see some really cool innovations. And the other thing, as it relates to colleges and universities, last year we had 3 or 4 attend, and this year we had over 20. And we're already talking about how do we expand that in the future, because the K-12 is great because you get them at the littlest age, but colleges and universities, the next step is they're going to be out into the world. They're going to be adulting soon. And so if we can influence what they're buying and eating at the college and university level, that could be another breakthrough for our industry. So very excited about not really the attendance numbers for me. It's, you and I have talked, it's quality over quantity, but the diversity of the buyers that were here this year was pretty special. So shifting to MAHA, you would think that anytime there's an initiative that says make America healthy again, we should be at the center of that conversation. And the challenge has been the administration is focused more on taking things out of food, especially ultra-processed foods. So if you think about food dyes, or they're obviously working on their dietary guidelines right now. So they're really looking at, taking, shifting the ingredients in certain ultra-processed foods. And they're talking about eating whole foods. Hello, we are the original whole food, right? So
there's been a gap there.
Yeah, so what we have been, the Commission's report from the MAHA caucus is coming out August 12th. And so we've had a really bold and aggressive campaign around really targeting the administration and members of Congress to say you can't make America healthy again without fruits and vegetables. Like, we are the whole foods that people need to be eating. So we're hopeful with the the investment and the targeted activation that we've had, that in the report it will actually say you need to eat more fruits and vegetables.
Sure.
And the dietary guidelines will protect, if not enhance, the amount of servings of fruits and vegetables that we should be eating as Americans, and certainly we should be feeding our children. So
Is there a little bit of catch-up we're playing there?
yeah, definitely. I mean, I think, there's parts of MAHA when it talks about pesticides and the tools that we have that are challenging, because our industry needs tools to be able to grow, fruits and vegetables to make America healthy again. So we're fighting that battle as well. But in our fight for fresh, we have an opportunity for the administration to say, yeah, you can make America healthy again by ensuring that, 1 in 10 Americans eat the recommended amounts of fruits and vegetables. So 90% of the population do not get the recommended amounts of fruits and vegetables every day. So let's start there to try to shorten that gap. And that's what we're focused on. And we're really, again, being very bold. The industry, our members expect us to do that, to really look at how can we ensure that the administration understands, yes, you can restrict product, but we also need to incent our products to ensure people eat more of it.
How is Farm Bill being affected, if at all, how do they coincide?
Yeah, so part of the Farm Bill was obviously teed up and funded through the big, beautiful bill that just passed. And now they're talking about passing a skinny Farm Bill, which is all the other programs that didn't get included in the big, beautiful bill, some of which are nutrition programs. So that's the connection between MAHA and the Farm Bill, is through the nutrition programs. So obviously things that we care a lot about are the fresh fruit and vegetable program for the after school for children. Produce prescriptions, or GUSNIP, is another thing that we need funded. Procurement, making sure that the government is incenting us to ensure that we buy a diversity of products when we procure a product across the U.S. So there is a linkage there, absolutely. We just need to figure out if we can get the last half of the Farm Bill over the finish line. So there's leaders that are hoping that it will happen this fall. We're certainly hoping that it happens this fall, and they know our priorities and what it's going to take to get it over the finish line.
So the IFPA campaign is Fresh Produce for a Healthier America. That's the IFPA initiative.
Yeah, so MAHA, it's in service of MAHA.
Okay.
So yeah, make America healthy again. And we're saying no. Yes, make America healthy again. Actually, let's make the world healthier again. The access to that is fresh produce. So we're calling it out. Yes, we know there are other whole foods, but as you said, we're playing catch up. There's a gap. How are we going to get healthy? We're going to get healthy by eating more fruits and vegetables. You just can't be healthy without eating fruits and vegetables. It's not possible.
Is there anything needed from the industry as a whole or allied associations? I mean, is there some sort of unified front, aside from obviously the work that IFPA is doing, that we as consumers, as industry professionals, et cetera, should or could be doing? I think the next toll gate I heard was August
12th.
August 12th.
Yeah.
Pretty short window between now and then, but if anybody would be compelled to, what could they do?
Yeah, so 3 things I can think of. One is that we have the social media campaign that we've come up with. We're targeting regulators in the administration, but we have a comms conclave that a lot of the industry is a part of. So we gave them those assets, and I talked to a number of people on the floor today that are using those assets in their own social media, in their own LinkedIn posts, to be able to get the message out there. So that's an easy way to be able to do it. The second thing is the opportunity for our industry at the individual level to donate to our Fresh Pack. And PAC gives us, the Political Action Committee gives us access to members of Congress. And we go to exclusive events with them because we have the funding to be able to support them. And some real magic can happen in those conversations because you're one-on-one with a member of Congress, and you're able for them to really get what our priorities are. And in turn, we try to hold them accountable to advocate for those. And the third one that we're just starting to get ramped up on is our grassroots, grass tops effort. We all live in different places around the United States. We all should have a relationship with our member of Congress, or at least their chief of staff, or somebody on their staff somewhere. So that's probably the most powerful way to activate. Either get to know their chief of staff or their legislative director, or better yet, the member of Congress, and either advocate for our positions and invite them out to farms, processing plants, retail stores, food service operators. The better, I always say, if you can get a member of Congress to kick dirt, or to be in the back of a house at a restaurant or at a retailer, they're going to have a better understanding of what's required and what's needed from the government in order for us to be successful.
So in the area where I live,
Yeah.
our members know what's going on, obviously. I mean, I think probably a challenge would be for those members that reside or that represent areas where there's little to no ag production, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, reaching out to them would be probably a little bit more of a challenge or require a little bit more organization from folks within their districts.
Yeah, so we have members in all 50 states. We got to remember we represent the full supply chain.
Yeah.
So every state has restaurants and
That's right.
retailers. So that's one avenue, is to be able to have them come out to a food service operator, a school, a university, you know,
Sure.
so we blanket everything. The other opportunity that's been really successful is to have one of your members invite a member from another state to come down. It would be great if it was bipartisan, if you could have a Republican and Democrat come to a farm, go to a processing plant, and learn about specialty crops, even though it may not be in their backyard. That's proven to be very successful, and another way our members can make a real difference if they don't have specialty crop production in their backyard.
Well, that's awesome. That's exciting.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to hear more. And obviously, we're going to learn more here very soon.
We are.
Global show,
Yeah,
Anaheim,
true.
October 16th through the 18th.
Sounds right.
That's the next big thing, right?
Yeah.
Event-wise.
Yeah,
for the
really
year.
excited about that. I mean, it's always, you talk about the road runner. I mean, you got to have the right shoes
beep.
and the right tee to keep you going to try to canvas that expo floor. I mean, I couldn't be more appreciative to the exhibitors, the sponsors, the advertisers that really bring their best to the global show. You know, Anaheim is always fabulous.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people that can, obviously they fly in for it all over the world, but because we're in California, it's nice for a lot of people to be able to drive there too.
Sort of a home game.
Yeah, a little bit. Certainly for the California, Arizona folks, maybe. I think this year, with everything that's going on with tariffs and MAHA and the complexity of our industry, labor, it's especially timely. And we've got a great speaker lineup. The show floor is selling out. So for those that haven't decided to come, I would strongly encourage you to sign up. But it brings great energy. It's different. You know, there's a different level of intimacy here than certainly what you experience at the show. But the industry's ready to come together, and everyone I talked to here kept saying, "See you in October. See you in October," and we hope that's the case because there's no shortage of issues, especially with our education festival and all the things that we want to look at, with whether it's sustainability, labor, consumer trends, technology, supply chain of the future efforts that we have going on. There's lots of conversations that, yeah, it's great to have over a screen. It's very different when you have them in person, and that's the beauty of what's going to happen in October.
Yeah. Well, we can't wait to see you there. We can't wait to be there. It'll be here before you know it.
I know.
I'm confident that the floor will sell out.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, you probably never take it for granted, but
Nope.
it's not a hard sell. It's a great event. So thanks for being with us. Thanks for
course.
being here, for letting us be here, and for the support.
Yeah, well, we appreciate the partnership and for getting the word out to your fresh cred
Heads.
heads.
How did you forget that?
I know. How did I forget that?
It's okay. It's been a long day. We'll forgive you.
No, really appreciate it. And again, appreciate the partnership and really look forward to seeing you guys in Anaheim.
Awesome. Thank you so
All right.
much.
Thank you.
That's Cathy Burns. Policy to plate, no fluff. Before we go, 3 quick takeaways. Fund the programs that actually raise daily intake. Bring leaders on site. Seeing fresh in action converts. Thanks, Cathy. Presented by Wiggins Farms. Series support: Wiggins Farms, IFCO, Little Bear Produce, Misionero, SunFed, Bourne Farms, and the International Fresh Produce Association. Follow and share this series.